Hi there, this time we'll be taking a look at Phrias, Prince of Annihilation. He's sort of a side grade to Garant, and as such I really wanted to try him out, see how he is. He's not really an upgrade because he has his major flaws. He does, however, have the same spells, Primal and Fire, so some of the same strategies apply, but some of them are vastly different because of the lack of Destiny. He has none whatsoever. However, he does have an ability. He can use 2 resources to give a target friendly creature sweep attack until the end of the turn. Really great for unexpected damage. And because he has Primal, he also has access to things like Teleport. And because he has Fire, he has things like Fiery Death. I only put one of these in because they're alright, but I don't like the idea of hitting my own creatures. But since I have Teleport, more so than I would in my Garant, I think I only have 1 in my Garant now, I can sort of avoid it. I can teleport, sweep attack, put this on something off to the side, and still hit the thing in front of me with the Fiery Death. Really interesting sort of combinations going on there. Inner Fire, pretty self-explanatory. You get loads of damage, and you combine that with things like teleport and sweep attack and that sort of thing, and you get more damage than your opponent realistically can expect to get otherwise. And Dispel Magic, I have to have 1 in because things that shut down just pretty much the whole game, things like you're not allowed to attack on this whole line, so deal with it, that sort of thing. You need something against those. Firebolt, pretty standard. You have to have them. They're bread and butter. You get rid of the early stuff that's really dangerous like Dark Assassins. Pretty necessary. And also, I threw in 1 Fire Blast. It's kind of a pretty big firebolt just for flavor. I figure I'm not using Destiny, I'm not using Fortune at all in here, so why not throw in that 1 additional spell? It's gonna be interesting, baby. And unfortunately, that doesn't necessarily mean that we have no Destiny requirements, because we do have 3 Chaos Lacerators here. And I just like their effects. I really like randomly discarding my opponent's cards. It's really dangerous. However, that does mean that I cannot play them on, say, turn 1 whenever I get to go second, because that means I have 2 stats I have to increase, 1 might and 1 destiny, instead of 1 might, as is the case with Garant. So, kind of a problem, and along with Lurker in the Dark, which has 4 might requirement, I have some big stat issues, and as a result, the lower end consists of things like Maniac, which isn't so great normally, but because I can give the Maniac sweep attack, it's basically a cheaper Demented, assuming I'm willing to give up the resources to make it so. We have the Dark Assassins, obviously, very necessary, and the Succubus, and that's basically just for backup obviously, but in addition to the sweep attack, it means I can get a bunch of additional damage in backlines where they're unexpected. And again, I'm sort of relying heavily on the teleport because I'm assuming my opponent isn't going to be dumb enough to really bulk up, but it might work. 1 Demented, just because I replaced one of my Chaos Lacerators with it. I feel like I just need something I can play earlier, something that can do the damage, do the sweeping without being so stat heavy. And then we have an Imp Jester, because I figure I can play this and save my Dark Assassins from a Firebolt early on, if I can play it. Probably won't end up playing them on the same turn because they're, this is sort of an early game play, and you wouldn't really have 4 resources at that point. And also, I figure I have 1 Abyssal Worm for fun, because it's a game, it's for fun, and I don't intend to play this, but if I draw and I have the stats, I'm gonna play it. Most likely it'll be dead weight in my hand, but it'll be fun nonetheless if I can play it, so it's worth the possibility. And so the Imp Jester is there mostly to protect things like that from dark magic like Soul Reavers. Obviously, Pow Deathseeker, really great along with Super Attack because it means you get loads of damage unexpected, along with things like the Inner Fire, really great. And I have the classic Jugs, can't go without that. Color of the Void, just cuz. Pit Fiend, need more attack everywhere. Lilim, just because having a shooter with attack, or shooter with Sweep Attack is kind of OP, and I like the idea. And also, there's one other special thing that I got recently from a Swiss tournament, and that is Tower of the Gardener. Really great unique building. I'm surprised it even exists because giving creatures 3 infect is kinda nuts sometimes. I mean, that combined with Phrias's sweep attack is really great. You can throw down loads of, like, if you can teleport a creature in and then place this tower down and then actually get an attack off with it, you can deal ridiculous amounts of damage that is persistent even when the creature dies. So it's kind of absurd, and I like the idea of using it in this deck even if it doesn't always pan out the way I like. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck, and let's see how this does. And we're finally in. That one took a little while. Damn! This is fancy. This is hyper fancy. Holy shit. Oh man. Okay, well, I'm really friggin' happy about that. Damn, I hope this goes well because, it can't not go well, right? Right? Right. I sure as hell hope so. Because this is amazing. Okay, so we got another Dark Assassin and then a Jugs next turn. Oh man. This is great. Question is which to play. Well, I'm thinking the Jugs just because it has more HP. It can survive longer. That's going to be dangerous, however. Oh man. I can see if I can kill this thing just right now. I'm going to go for it. Yeah. Alright, that thing's screwed. Excellent. And we're going to need some what? I could try to get this thing out, so I might go for it just for the hell of it. I feel like I can risk it this time, right? Right? I feel like I can, because I have enough potentially useful creatures. What does this thing have? Oh man, sweep attack. Well then. Suppose I'm just gonna have to get this guy the hell out of the way. Can't really kill it outright unless I attack, let it die, and then pow it. Which I don't necessarily want to do, but it would at least kill that off. Thing is, I just don't give a damn. So, yeah. I'm just gonna move this guy out of the way and get some more might because I really like the idea of getting this worm out. He's probably going to move this maybe right here, but then again, I'm going to have the buffs, so I'm going to be able to kill it with 4 damage next turn anyway. The only thing he can really hope to block is the Maniac, so not a big deal. But he's going to have to block something. This may be a very quick game. Okay. That kind of works. Next turn, with 5 resources, I could, however, kill this if I teleport away. Suppose it doesn't really matter. Well, I kind of want to do this anyway. So, you know what? Can I win anyway? Can I actually just flat out win? Let's see here. I only have 1 teleport. I can only use it to get off an additional 4 damage, so that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not really going to work so well. Yeah. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to do the original plan. That actually failed miserably, so I'm going to draw a card. That also failed miserably, so damn. Well, that did not go as planned. Not even a little bit. Ew. Okay, so, damn. Problem is, he's going to kill my creature off anyway next turn, so I might as well do what I can now so I don't get sweep attacked. That did not work out well. That was a turnaround that I did not expect. I guess I'm just so used to using Week of the Mercenaries with my Crag Hack deck that I'm just so used to having loads of creatures and just drawing those, but I have a good 19 spells in this deck, and so yeah, the chances are not nearly as good. I can at least finish this off if I want to actually use my 2 resources to do so. Alternatively, I could POW, And that would be super badass. So I'm going to do that. Throw down the POW. Give him a sweep attack. And just obliterate everything. Yes. Perfect. So, next turn. 7 resources. Oh, well, Jesus. Holy crap. There goes my, jugs. And there goes another one of his. Luckily, I can kill that off. Not necessarily a problem. And I can actually summon out this guy. And I'm gonna do that because it's friggin' amazing. Hell yeah. Who expects that shit? No one. No one expects that shit. And next turn, I have 2 teleports. So, unless he blocks all the things, he's screwed. I can just teleport around, hit him in the face, no problem. I'm going to have only 3 resources, but that's fine. I only need 2 for the teleport, so bleh. I won't be able to double teleport, but I don't really see me needing to do so. Oh man. Oh man. This deck and its unexpected damage is... it's fantastic. I like it a lot. He may very well... Is he... No, he drew. Did he draw something he can actually play in that spot? I know he wants to. I know... Oh, okay. Yeah. He's screwed then. GG. That was excellent. Oh. Attack anywhere, indeed. Yes. That went better than expected. Well, I say that, but I expected a lot seeing that firsthand, but it did go down the drain rather quickly, did it not? I'm okay with that. At least I got to play the worm. I wanted to play the worm, I played the worm. I didn't get much use out of it, but it was lousy anyway. And I'll see you next time.